Hey YouTube, it's Mr. Crypto Vet coming at you with a video update for the 8-minute trader. And today I pose you guys with the question, is it still worth it? This past week we had 2 days that we didn't trade because of red folder news events, and we had a pretty big losing day today. If you followed the trades that Coach Mo did this morning to the T, and you were following the appropriate rules, you would have lost about 6% on your account. And I know some people use higher lot sizes and they leverage a lot more than they really should, especially those of you guys that have a lower dollar size account. And with the launch being, coming up here next week, I guess the question is it really still worth it? And the answer is yes, of course it is still worth it. Losses are inevitable. If you've been with the 8-minute trader since they even brought this platform to the free space for people to try and test out, you've known that we've had consecutive winning days after day after day after day after day. And this is only their third losing day since they've had this out for 5 full trading weeks, going on 6 weeks. So, everything is about proportion. And in their system, they specifically say that you can profit with taking 1 to 2 losing days a week. And if they've only had 3 losing days total over the past 5, almost 6 weeks, they're definitely falling within that rule, are they not? And not only that, we're just talking about the very bottom of the barrel tool here, because the cream of the crop is going to be the scalper indicator that we don't even have access to yet. I'd say that's where 80%, 90% of people are going to make their monies with the scalper indicator tool. So I'm in a couple of these different group chats. People are saying, oh, it's not worth it, $5.99 is way too expensive, I can't afford that, or the price is too high, my account size isn't big enough. Well, I'm gonna be as polite as possible when I say this, and I ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings when I say this. But at the end of the day, if you don't have the $5.99 to get started here, and if you don't have an account size big enough to trade, then you probably shouldn't be in US 30 in the first place. You should wait for Forex to come out, because Forex moves a little bit slower and it's just better in general for people who have a smaller account size. But two, $5.99 is a freaking steal. If you saw my video this past week when we had actual access to the scalper indicator call, where people made money on that call as well, by the way, that's a hint. That's just one hint from one call that we did that was barely an hour. This is really a game changer. It can potentially change someone's situation. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm just sharing with you guys my opinion here, really. And that's all it is. At the end of the day, I'm just some random guy on YouTube. But, you can choose to listen to me. You can choose to listen to yourself, or listen to, your aunt or your uncle who's probably as broke as you, or broker. But that was a little bit of a pun there. Broker. See what I did? But, there's a clear opportunity here. If you need to find a place to get that $5.99, put it on a credit card. You don't have to listen to me. This is just something that I'm gonna do. I put everything on a credit card because I like the points, but that's besides the point here. There's plenty of funding strategies out there where you can get funding. You can go do one of these challenges where you can get $200,000 to trade with, and you can take a profit share. Prop firm challenge, go find one. You can get funding from a friend, get funding from your own bank account, get funding from credit cards that you've got. There's so many ways to turn credit to cash. If you have your credit in line, there's so many different ways. And people say, oh, well, I don't want to put it on credit because credit is bad and debt is bad and this, that, and the other. Well, then you need to go read Rich Dad Poor Dad. That'd be my best advice for you. Go read Rich Dad Poor Dad and understand that there's a difference between good debt and bad debt. Bad debt is, I'm going to go buy a brand new car and I want a Mercedes, that S class, and I make $50,000 a year. That's probably a bad financial decision. That's probably what you would consider bad debt. I'm gonna go buy this motorcycle. I don't know how to ride, and I make, I work at McDonald's. That's probably a scenario where I would consider that to be bad debt. Doesn't even have to be a big purchase like that. Sneakers that you don't need. These high expensive Nikes, Jordans, whatever. That cost $200, $300, $400. That's bad debt if you're putting it on a credit card. But there's plenty of businesses. You can look around anywhere, drive down a main road. I don't care where you go. Businesses use other people's money to get funded and other people's money to get started in business. If you have a solid plan, if you have a solid team, if you have solid fundamentals and you know what you're doing in business and you can turn a greater ROI than what your credit bill is going to be monthly, and you know that you could pay that sucker off. I mean, the track record is out there. Like I said, you don't have to listen to my advice. I'm just telling you, giving you suggestions of what I know some people personally are going to be doing and what a lot of people will be doing. So there's plenty of situations out there where I would consider debt. And by the way, that's what you call good debt, because we have a solid plan here. There's a track record. We have numbers, but we go by the numbers when we consider good debt versus bad debt. Is it gonna be an asset to me that's gonna turn positive ROI monthly? Buying and flipping real estate. Buying a rental home, that's gonna potentially turn a positive cash flow situation for me. So of course I would use debt to make that purchase. Heck, you could even make a car good debt if you know how to do it right. That's definitely a play for those who are in private groups with me. And I'm not going to spill all the sauce here on this video, but just know there's plenty of different strategies and ways that you could turn debt and make it good debt. Go read Rich Dad, Poor Dad. This is a great, base level to understand the difference between good debt and bad debt. But is the 8-minute trader price, that I think that's a steal. I think it's a huge value, $5.99. There's so many things that I spent $5.99 on in my life that are not gonna be able to provide or weren't able to provide generational wealth like I know that 8-minute trader will for my family. I'm not even gonna go down that rabbit hole. Just know $5.99 is a steal of a deal for this. I can't wait to get my hands on that scalper indicator. I'll be updating my FX book. Yeah. And by the way, today is July 29th, 2022. Yes, we did take a trade this morning, and yes, it was a loss. Did I take a loss on my account? Yes, I did, because I followed the system. I got in when Coach Mo got in. I didn't get in on the second trade, but I did get in on the first trade. And guess what? I lost 3% of my account. But that's what I was comfortable with, and that's what the system calls for, is 3%. So I got in, and once I saw 3% in the negative on my account, guess what? I closed my little X's and I went out about my day, because I know Monday is a whole new day. So come Monday, who knows? We might launch on Monday, and I know for sure this was the last full free week, according to Sal. So come Monday, we'll see what happens. But can't wait to get it's gonna be a busy week next week. I'll put it to you that way. And once we get our hands on that scalper, it's game over, baby. Because guess what? I'll definitely get my 3% back that I lost today. I know that much. I might even get it on the open on Monday. So I'm extremely optimistic. If you're new to trading, just know that you have to take a loss. It's inevitable to win every single day. So don't let today's loss put you down. Don't let it put you in a hump. Or if today was your very first day, just know that we've had plenty of winning days in the past. So don't let today discourage you. Definitely get back out, get back on your horse. On Monday is a whole new trading day. So I hope to see you guys on Monday, and I hope to see you guys at the launch so you guys can take advantage of the secret trading strategies that Sal's gonna teach the people who get started within the first week of launch. That's not going to be released for 60 to 90 days after we launch to the people who come on later. So just be grateful for where we're at in time with this thing, and I plan on riding this thing to the moon. So with that, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Enjoy, have a stress-free one. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with someone that you like, love, care about. And I will check you guys on Monday. Take care.